My name is Terry Chi, Terrychi for the record. I'm a whistleblower who exposed fraud, waste, and abuse at Vegas PBS, a public television station owned by the Clark County School District and funded by your taxpayer dollars. Former employees and I experienced severe and lasting psychological harm at the hands of its senior management team. I exposed a clear pattern: yelling and intimidating employees, papering personnel files with false claims, trying to get me arrested for criminal trespassing for entering my workplace. These are just a few examples of how far the retaliation escalated because I reported discriminatory practices and misconduct. But I turned my abuse into advocacy. I'm the Nevada Bill Director for End Workplace Abuse, a national nonprofit organization whose mission is to end workplace bullying. A Workplace Psychological Safety Act has been introduced in 3 states so far: Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York. Nevada has the opportunity to lead the West. Especially in Nevada, where a handful of companies in gaming and institutions like CCSD employ hundreds of thousands of workers, we need a law to protect employees from those in power who currently face no legal accountability for the psychological harm they've caused. You've already heard from some of your constituents at the February 18th committee meeting, and you've received dozens of letters by now. Today, you'll hear from a few more who have called in or who have already written in. They took the brave steps to come forward to advocate for themselves and for others. We won't stop telling our stories of abuse, which we live to tell, until a Workplace Psychological Safety Act is passed in Nevada. Thank you for your time.
Good morning. My name is Donna Wiegert, D-O-N-N-A-W-E-G-E-R-T. I originated and starred as the lead.
I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. Once you're done, can you get up so the next person can sit? Thank you.
My name is Donna Wiegert, D-O-N-N-A-W-E-G-E-R-T. I originated and starred as the lead performer of The Awakening show at Wynn Las Vegas since its inception, April 2022, until my abrupt termination, July 2025. This was my first professional dance job after college, my first job. I learned a lot from this job. For example, I learned what excessive and repeated physical touch from a resident director felt like. I learned what workplace bullying felt like when less than a month later, that same director texted me by mistake a message where he mocks me, stating that he wishes I wasn't there. I learned that neither instance actually warrants HR's involvement. I learned further what workplace bullying and belittlement felt like when in a scheduled town hall meeting where I was one of 3 appointed cast members to discuss safety and procedure, another resident director said that he would go toe-to-toe with me and that if I thought I could do a better job, I could go ahead and apply. This should go without saying that it's not productive conversation, especially when advocating for safety and procedure. I learned what harassment felt like when I was repeatedly called into meetings, threatened with disciplinary action, and forced to sign documentation stating that I would not question decisions made by the management team. This taught me fear that if I went in with a question regarding safety, for example, I could be seen as combative and further disciplined. I learned what retaliation felt like when I was suspended. That suspension bought my silence, and in the silence, I was terminated. My first job. I've learned that the performer they've since hired to take on my responsibility just recently turned 21. I wonder if this is her first job as well. If it is, I hope that you are able to put into procedure things that will be able to help her, because everything that I've exhausted was not able to help me. Thank you so much.